Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of modern romance and digital connection. If you're new here, I'm your name, your friendly guide on this journey, and today we're about to unlock 10 texting secrets men can't resist. Whether you're on the hunt for love or just curious about what makes messaging tick, stick around. This video is packed with science, research-backed insights, and a dash of humor to keep things interesting. Before we jump in, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below telling me your favorite texting hack. Now let's get started. Did you know that sometimes saying nothing at all is the loudest message? Research and communication studies shows that strategic pauses, those moments when you take a little time before replying, can actually make you more intriguing. It's like creating a digital cliffhanger. Consider this scenario. You text your guy friend about an upcoming plan, and instead of an immediate response, you give him a bit of space. This delay, when done right, builds anticipation. Think of it as seasoning in a gourmet meal. Too much spice can ruin the dish, but the right amount leaves him wanting more. A study from the Journal of Digital Communication found that delayed responses often lead to more thoughtful and engaged conversations. It's not about playing hard to get, it's about creating a little mystery and showing that you're not always glued to your phone. And hey, who doesn't love a little mystery? Plus, we all know the text, typing, can feel like watching a buffering video in slow motion. Use that pause as your secret sauce to keep things exciting and show that you're genuinely busy living your fabulous life. Remember, timing is everything, so let that digital silence speak volumes. And while you're mastering this art, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on strategic silence. Next up, let's talk about the irresistible charm of playful banter. Think of texting as a modern-day version of witty repartee. Research from psychological science reveals that humor and lighthearted teasing not only reduce stress, but also boost attraction by releasing endorphins. Yes, those feel-good chemicals. Imagine a conversation like this. You, I'm currently training for a marathon. Him, oh really? More like a Netflix marathon, right? You, guilty as charged, but I might just outrun your puns. That kind of exchange isn't just fun, it creates a connection. By injecting humor into your texts, you're not only showcasing your personality, but also sparking a playful competition that keeps him on his toes. Studies suggest that men who receive humorous and witty texts feel more connected and intrigued, as humor is often a marker for intelligence and creativity. And let's be honest, who doesn't want a partner who can make you laugh until your stomach hurts? So go ahead, sprinkle in those clever one-liners and funny quips. Just be yourself and let your natural wit shine through. Before we move on, if you're laughing right now, hit that like button and subscribe for more fun insights. Also, drop your funniest texting moment in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Our third secret is all about mystery. Yes, you heard that right. A little enigma goes a long way. According to research published in the Journal of Social Psychology, when a message leaves some details to the imagination, it piques curiosity and compels the other person to want to know more. Think about your favorite mystery novel. You're hooked because you want to unravel the secrets, right? Apply that same logic to your texts. Instead of laying everything out on the table, tease bits of information that invite follow-up questions. For example, instead of saying, "I had a crazy day at work," try, "Today was wild. I'll tell you about it later." This leaves a trail for him to follow and builds anticipation for the next message. Mystery isn't just for thriller novels, it's a secret weapon in your texting arsenal. Just remember, a dash of mystery is key. Overdo it, and you might come off as evasive. Find that sweet spot and watch as the intrigue builds. And hey, if you found this tip helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, share your mysterious texting tactics in the comments below. I promise, your secrets are safe with us. Next, let's talk about the art of giving compliments. A genuine compliment in a text can work wonders. Studies in the field of social psychology indicate that compliments can activate the brain's reward system, making the recipient feel valued and special. This boost of dopamine makes them more likely to respond positively. For instance, rather than a generic "you look great," try something more specific like, "That new profile pic really highlights your smile. It's contagious." Specificity shows that you're paying attention, and it personalizes the compliment, making it far more effective. However, authenticity is crucial. Men are quick to detect when a compliment is insincere, so only say what you truly mean. And if you're ever in doubt, think of it this way. A compliment is like seasoning. Too little and the dish is bland, too much and it can overwhelm. Find that perfect balance. If you're enjoying these tips, go ahead and like this video and subscribe for more insights. And don't forget to comment below with the best compliment you've ever received or given. It might just inspire someone else. Emojis, the tiny symbols that pack a big punch. Emojis can convey tone, emotion, and even humor when used correctly. However, like salt in your favorite dish, a little goes a long way. Research from computers and human behavior found that moderate emoji use in digital communication can enhance perceptions of warmth and friendliness, while overuse might come off as immature or overwhelming. Let's look at a practical example. Instead of a long string of emojis that might confuse him, choose one or two that match the tone of your message. A simple or can add just the right amount of personality without overshadowing your words. But remember, context is key. The same emoji might mean different things depending on the conversation, so be mindful of your audience and the tone of your chat. Use them as little enhancers rather than the main event. If this tip brightened your day, please like, subscribe, and drop an emoji in the comments that best represents your texting style. Let's see those creative emojis. Moving on to our next secret, a little tease and challenge can go a long way in sparking interest. Men often enjoy a bit of playful challenge in their conversations. It's like a mental workout that keeps the brain engaged. A study from the European Journal of Social Psychology suggests that a mild challenge can increase attraction and foster a sense of accomplishment when the challenge is met. For example, if he texts you with a playful challenge, like a trivia question or a riddle, it not only stirs his competitive spirit, but also creates a fun dynamic between you two. You might say something like, "I bet you can't guess my favorite movie quote. Hint, it's from a classic." This not only piques his interest, but also invites him to engage in a playful game. The trick here is to keep it lighthearted. Nobody likes a contest that feels more like a battle of wits with no prizes. Remember, the goal is fun, not a war of words. So, sprinkle in those challenges and tease him just enough to keep the conversation buzzing with energy. If you've ever been up for a friendly challenge over text, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your best teasing moments in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Now let's get a bit deeper with our next secret vulnerability. While it might sound counterintuitive to the digital tease, opening up just a little can create a genuine emotional connection. According to research from the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, sharing personal thoughts or feelings, even small ones, can foster intimacy and trust. It doesn't mean you need to reveal your deepest secrets on the first text exchange. Instead, share a lighthearted personal anecdote or something relatable like, "I tried cooking dinner last night, and let's just say the smoke alarm got more action than my phone." This not only humanizes you, but also invites him to share a bit about himself, creating a balanced and meaningful dialogue. It might feel a bit risky, but vulnerability is like the secret ingredient in your texting recipe. It adds depth and authenticity. Just be sure to gauge his responses. If he reciprocates with his own little vulnerabilities, you know you're building something real. If you're ready to share a bit of yourself, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about a moment when being a little vulnerable paid off in your conversations. Let's create a community where genuine connection is celebrated. Timing isn't everything, it's the only thing. This secret is all about sending your texts at just the right moment. According to a study published in Computers and Human Behavior, messages sent during certain times of the day can lead to faster responses and higher engagement. Mornings and early evenings, when people are winding down or just starting their day, often see higher interaction rates. Imagine you're texting and you know he's a morning person. Instead of waiting until noon, drop your message early in the day when his phone is buzzing with fresh energy. Or, if he's known to be a night owl, a well-timed evening text could be the perfect end to his day. It's all about reading the room, or in this case, the clock. Of course, this isn't a one-size-fits-all trick. Experiment a little and observe his response patterns. And remember, even if your text goes unanswered at 3 a.m., it's not a reflection of your worth, it's just the timing. If you found this tip useful, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments when you've nailed the perfect timing for your texts. Now, let's discuss one of the most crucial elements of any texting relationship: balance. According to communication experts, conversations work best when both parties contribute equally. A one-sided dialogue can quickly become monotonous or even frustrating. The goal is to create a back-and-forth flow that feels natural and engaging. Consider a conversation where both you and he are asking questions, sharing thoughts, and laughing together. Research from the International Journal of Communication suggests that balanced interactions are more likely to lead to deeper connections and sustained interest. So, if you notice that you're doing all the talking, try to invite him to share his opinions or ask him questions about his day. Balance is like a dance. If one person leads all the time, the rhythm is lost. Encourage him to share his side of the story, and in return, you'll both enjoy a richer, more satisfying conversation. And if you've got any tips on keeping conversations lively and balanced, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your wisdom in the comments below. Let's help each other become texting pros. Last but certainly not least, let's unveil the follow-up formula. Ever texted someone and then waited endlessly for a reply? Don't worry, you're not alone. According to research in interpersonal communication, following up on a conversation can actually be a sign of genuine interest, provided it's done with a light touch. The trick is to send a follow-up that's friendly and casual rather than pushy. For instance, if you haven't heard back in a day or two, you might send a message like, "Hey, just checking in. Did you see my last message? Hope all's well." This shows that you care about the conversation and about him, without coming off as desperate or impatient. It's all about keeping the momentum going. If he responds positively, it's a green light to continue the dialogue. If not, don't stress. It might simply mean he's busy or distracted. Remember, communication is a two-way street, and sometimes a little follow-up can remind him that you're interested in keeping the conversation alive. Before wrapping up, I want to say if you've enjoyed these secrets and found some new strategies to try out, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your go-to follow-up text, and how did it work out for you? And there you have it, 10 texting secrets men can't resist. From the power of a well-timed pause to the art of playful banter, from adding a dash of mystery to sharing a little vulnerability, these tips are designed to make your digital conversations as engaging and irresistible as possible. Remember, texting is an art form, a blend of science, timing, humor, and genuine connection. Use these secrets wisely, experiment with them, and most importantly, be true to yourself. Whether you're flirting, building a relationship, or just having fun, these strategies can help you craft conversations that stand out. I hope you enjoyed today's deep dive into the world of texting. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe to join our amazing community, and share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your insights and experiences. Also, if you have any other texting secrets or hacks that work for you, let me know in the comments below. We're all here to learn from one another and help each other become masters of modern communication. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep those texts clever, kind, and captivating. This is your name, signing off with a reminder that sometimes the best conversations begin with a single, well-crafted message. Happy texting, everyone!